Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where I talk about the NWSL, women's soccer, just soccer, only soccer. In this video slash podcast, I'll be discussing the SheBelieves Cup match between the US women's national team and Colombia's women's national team. You can also listen to this match review on Spotify, link in the description below. Likewise, if you are listening to this on Spotify, you can also watch this game review on YouTube. Link will be in the description. Alright, so this is likely going to be an intense match. The US has played Colombia many times before, and Colombia, they've always been a scrappy team. And I mean that in a good way. They're not easily intimidated, and they always make things difficult for opposing teams. They can be very physical and aggressive, especially in the midfield, and they can be very quick in transition. Colombia is okay with being on the defensive, and they will wait for the right moments to strike and get forward. When it comes to the US, I think they need to be both very careful in the midfield, but also more aggressive. They need to actually maintain control of the midfield and watch out for Colombia's transitions. That's probably the area where the US will have the most problems. If they don't fight for the midfield, then Colombia is going to be off to the races. I think Coffee and Shaw will be fine there. Coffee is a fighter. I've seen what she's capable of. I know what she's capable of. And Shaw will be that bridge or connection to / with the attack. Shaw is also fairly quick as well. As for Albert and Heaps, formerly Haran because she got married, Heaps tends to get beat up by Colombia quite a bit whenever the US faces them, but she tends to handle them pretty well. Albert, I'm not entirely sure about. I'm not sure how she's going to handle things against Colombia, but honestly, she better. I would also like to see Johannes in this one too. When it comes to the US's attack, they can definitely break through Colombia's defense, but it's not going to be an easy thing to do. Colombia has a pretty strong defense. Again, this is a team that will defend until they find the right moments to counter. Yasmin Ryan, Alyssa Thompson, and Lynn Biandulo are players to keep an eye on. Kat Macario as well, but I personally would like to see Ali Sentnor given her confidence in front of goal. As for the US's backline and defense, no Naomi Girma, which could be a problem because Girma is able to go toe-to-toe with the quickest attacking players. Colombia has quick attacking players and has a quick attack. The challenge for the US will involve keeping up with Colombia's attack and transitions and shutting down their attack as quickly as possible. Anyway, this is definitely going to be an exciting one, so let's get into the lineup for this match. Alright, so the lineup. We have Jane Campbell in the goal. For defenders, Tara Mickione, Jenna Neiswanger, Emily Sonnet, and Emily Fox. For midfielders, Lindsay Heaps, Lily Johannes, and Sam Coffey. For forwards, Ali Sentnor, Kat Macario, and Yasmin Ryan. Alright, so this could be a good lineup, but I kind of have a few questions here and there. I'm kind of interested in the midfield, especially with Johannes starting. I'm definitely looking forward to her. Like I said before, the midfield is an area to keep an eye on. It's going to be an area of contention. This is where the US could experience the most pressure from Colombia. Because of that, I'm surprised Hayes didn't go with Shaw in the midfield and Alyssa Thompson in the attack. Those two have great pace, and they're able to break through defenses and back lines, which is something the US will need to do in this game. However, this attack of Sentnor, Macario, and Ryan will also be interesting to see. I'm really looking forward to Sentnor and Macario as well. It's great to see her back, but I can imagine the challenge for them and the midfield will likely involve their connection in the attacking third. Will they be able to connect? Will they be able to create chances? Will they be able to score goals? The last one is very important. But yeah, I guess we'll have to find out in this game. That all being said, let's get into the first half. Alright, so the first half, we are off. Japan and Australia played earlier today, and right now Japan are on top after beating Australia 4-0. Alright, so 1 minute, Colombia long ball up to Caicedo. Caicedo making a run into the US box, puts it out, and yeah, that was very dangerous. That is the last player you want to see from Colombia on the ball. 2 minutes, another ball behind the US back line. Mickione on it. Mickione fouled, clearly shoved in the back. Ball up to Heaps, to Johannes now. Johannes sends it up, Colombia clears. 3 minutes, Ryan battling down the wing, fouls. 5 minutes, Johannes to Neiswanger. Neiswanger cross, defended away. Coffee is down after a clearance goes into her head. Trainers out to check on her. Concussion protocol. She should be fine. She looks okay to continue. Hayes is smiling, so that's a good sign. 8 minutes, great recovery by Johannes. U.S. struggling to get it out of their box. Colombia cross, Colombia touch. Campbell collects. Campbell clears but goes back to a Colombian player. 9 minutes, Colombia cross goes wide. 10 minutes, Colombia cross kicked away. Wide open Neiswanger. Neiswanger attempt goes over. 11 minutes, Neiswanger battling. Neiswanger takes down a Colombian player. Fouls. Sorry, Neiswanger. I wasn't familiar with your toughness. Colombia cross headed away by Fox. 12 minutes, Colombia corner kick cleared. Sentnor making a run, plays it over. Neiswanger on the ball, taken away, but Colombia fouls Ryan in the process. 13 minutes, U.S. free kick sent in, kicked away. That wasn't a bad service by Macario. Colombia player down, not sure what happened there, but she's okay. Holding her midsection, may have taken a knock there. 15 minutes, Colombia cross kicked away. 16 minutes, Colombia long ball, Campbell collects. Neiswanger overlap to Sentnor. Sentnor cross or touch, blocked. She decided, all right, if I can't get past you, I'll bounce it off your leg for a corner. 17 minutes, U.S. corner kick, Neiswanger attempt off the crossbar. My God, defended away. That was so close. 18 minutes, U.S. corner kick, headed up and cleared. Kat and Lily double teaming a Colombia player to get it back. U.S. attempt from outside goes over. Colombia player down after battling Lily and Kat. She's okay. 20th minute, Neiswanger fouled, Colombia ball. Colombia long ball, kicked back to Neiswanger. 21 minutes, Heaps up for Fox, kicked away. I wrote Haran, but it's Heaps now. Had to get used to that. 22 minutes, Fox fouled, U.S. ball. 23 minutes, Colombia making a run. Casado has it. U.S. wishing Germo was here. Casado sends it in, blocked, U.S. recovers. Heaps is getting bullied by Colombia, as is tradition. 25 minutes, Lily to Neiswanger. Neiswanger brought down, fouled. 26 minutes, U.S. free kick. Kat sends it in, headed away. 27 minutes, Heaps attempt, headed away. Coffee trying to get on it, keeper saves. 28 minutes, Sentnor fouled, stepped on. 29 minutes, Kat cross, Heaps touched a Coffee. Coffee attempt, saved. 31 minutes, Colombia ball after a U.S. foul. Colombia cross, kicked away. Sentnor comes away with it. Heaps fouled now on the counter. 32 minutes, Lily up for Ryan. Ryan cross finds Kat. Kat scores, U.S. 1-0. That was amazing. Great goal and great look by Johannes to spot Ryan there. 34 minutes, Colombia on the attack, making a run into the U.S. box, played back. Sentnor and Heaps gets it away. 35 minutes, ball up to Neiswanger, headed away. Colombia in behind, Miquion can't tackle it away. Colombia in the U.S. box now. Sonnet misses her too. Colombia attempt goes over. Yeah, that was beyond questionable from the defense. 36 minutes, Lily through ball for Heaps, taken away. Colombia player down in the box. Trainers out to check on her. But yeah, good build-up play there and another good look from Johannes. Looks like the stretcher is coming out for the Colombian player. She's getting helped off now. 40th minute, game starts up again. Long ball up to Neiswanger, goes out. 41 minutes, Colombia clears. 42 minutes, Johannes sends it in. Heaps and Macario not on the same page. Colombia making an early substitution. 43 minutes, Fox up to Macario, kicked away. 44 minutes, Heaps fouled, U.S. free kick. Oh, a trick play. Cat up to Neiswanger. Neiswanger was open, crosses, goes over. Or maybe that was more of an attempt on goal. 4 minutes of added time. 45 minutes, Ryan down, no foul. 46 minutes, nice recovery from Johannes. Coffee got tripped up and got it stolen away, but she instantly gets it back. 47 minutes, Ryan long to Heaps, goes wide. Lily with a strong tackle, Colombia player down, she's okay. 48 minutes, Colombia long ball headed away. Colombia long, Miquion gets it back. She was fouled with that shove, but no call. 49 minutes, whistle blown, first half ends, U.S. 1-0. All right, so I like what I'm seeing so far. I honestly forgot how physical Colombia is or how physical they can be, and we kind of got some of that in this first half. But what I'm enjoying is the U.S. has been able to match Colombia's physicality. Neiswanger isn't afraid to challenge them. Johannes and Macario haven't been easily intimidated by them. They even double-teamed a player earlier. And Coffee is handling them well in the midfield too. That's what you have to do against Colombia. You have to match their energy because they don't like that. They're not used to teams throwing it back right at them. We're also seeing that pressure from Colombia in the midfield, but truthfully, the U.S. has been handling it pretty well. I thought Johannes and Coffee were doing well. Johannes is really impressing me, honestly. She's getting involved in build-up plays, she's had some good looks, and is managing things just fine. Kat Macario has been doing well too, good corners and set pieces so far. The U.S. just needs to connect with them. I also really enjoyed Neiswanger attacking up the wing in this game. I think for the second half, maybe putting in Shaw and Alyssa Thompson could help the U.S. attack with their pace. As for the U.S.'s backline and defense, there is definitely some cause for concern there. As expected, we're seeing Colombia's quick pace and transitions. They have been able to get behind the U.S. backline and have been able to break through. Miquillon may need to toughen up some more because they're throwing her around a little too much. Maybe putting in Sams or Davidson could help back there. But yeah, Naomi Girma's absence, it's definitely being felt. That being said, let's get into the second half. All right, so the second half, we are off. 45 minutes, Colombia cross, headed away, U.S. recovery, clears. Colombia through ball, Colombia attempt goes over. 46 minutes, long ball up to Neiswanger and Colombia battling. 47 minutes, cat in the box, played back to Heaps, and is taken away. Macario honestly is just so unbothered by Colombia. They're trying to get on her, like there's a lot of players trying to get on her, but she's just unbothered, goes past them. Yeah, she's doing really well. 48 minutes, Colombia plays it up, Coffee wins it back, Colombia player down. 49 minutes, guess the play was pulled back for the foul. Colombia overlap, Colombia touch in, desperate tackle in the box, goes out. 51 minutes, Colombia goes long, played back, Colombia attempt blocked. As much as I was looking forward to Sentnor, maybe we should go with Shaw or Thompson or Biandolo. 53 minutes, Ryan attempt from D goes over. 54 minutes, Ryan fouls grabbing, Colombia ball. 55 minutes, Colombia cross, Colombia header goes wide. 57 minutes, Macario fouled, pulled down. Ref finally pulls out the yellow for Colombia's Daniela Arias. 58 minutes, U.S. free kick sent in, headed away. Cat cross, defended away. 59 minutes, Ali Sentnor scores from D, U.S. 2-0. What a goal. That is the finishing ability we just witnessed from Sentnor. 61 minutes, Heaps cross, keeper off her line, loses track of it. Sentnor gets it. Sentnor attempt goes wide. Sentnor is starting to come alive now. Maybe she hesitated a little too much there, but it's great to see her making attempts on goal. Miquillon is down. They're landing cheap elbows on her for no reason. 63 minutes, Heaps attempt goes wide. U.S. substitutions, Macario and Ryan out, Biandolo and Cooper in. 65 minutes, keeper just served that right to Cooper. 66 minutes, ball in for Heaps. Keeper goes to collect, but Heaps ends up colliding with her. She's okay. 69 minutes, U.S. long ball goes wide. Coffee or Sentnor fouls, Colombia ball. 70th minute, Colombia long ball kicked away. 72 minutes, good recovery from Fox. Colombia foul after tripping Cooper. 73 minutes, ball in for Biandolo, defended away. 74 minutes, Cooper cross, Sentnor attempt, saved. Colombia long ball headed away. 75 minutes, U.S. substitutions. Giselle, Thompson, Albert, and Shaw in. Coffee, Neiswanger, and Sentnor out. Man, and Coffee and Johannes were doing so well together. 78 minutes, long ball up to Biandolo, kicked away. 79 minutes, Colombia cross, Colombia header. U.S. struggling to get it out. Goes out for a corner, though. Colombia corner kick, short, sent in. Colombia attempt, headed away. Colombia corner again, short, sent in, headed away by Haran. She actually headed away the last one. 80th minute, Colombia corner kick, short, sent in, goes wide. Maybe you guys shouldn't do short corners. 81 minutes, Shaw fouls, Colombia ball, goes long to the U.S. box, headed away. 83 minutes, Colombia player down, she's okay. Ball up to Shaw, goes out. 84 minutes, Colombia free kick, goes long, headed away. Colombia cross, kicked away. Foxy probably misses Girma. 85 minutes, Fox fouls, Colombia free kick. 86 minutes, sent in, headed up, Colombia attempt, blocked, Fox down in the box, she's okay. 87 minutes, Colombia fouls, yellow card for that cheap shot on Sonnet. At least it wasn't Miquion. 88 minutes, U.S. throw-in, kicked away. 89 minutes, Cooper fouls or offside, Colombia ball. 4 minutes of added time. 90th minute, Fox back to Campbell, kicked away. Heaps down, Colombia yellow card. What did you do? From the replay, tripped Heaps, caught her knee. Colombia foul, U.S. ball, and of course the yellow card. 91 minutes, Lily threw ball for Biandulo, keeper saves. 92 minutes, Colombia cross kicked away. Colombia chips it in behind, Colombia cross headed away. 94 minutes, whistle blown, second half ends, U.S. wins 2-0. I would say that was a good performance from the U.S. Allie Sentnor was a bit quiet in the first half, but I feel like she came alive more in the second half, especially after she scored that absolute banger from outside the box. She definitely wanted more. After getting the U.S.'s second goal, and despite Hayes subbing in Shaw, Biandulo, and Cooper, the U.S. attack seemed to have quieted down, and Colombia was able to get on the attack more. Colombia had some dangerous chances and moments. They created quite a bit late into the second half, but either they couldn't put anything away or the U.S. was on them defensively. Defensively, I think the U.S. did better in the second half, but that was likely due to them knowing what to expect in the second half. They seemed more prepared this time around. Colombia was definitely still physical, but the ref started pulling out those yellow cards. There were quite a few cheap shots on Miquion, which were getting a bit irritating. Overall, the U.S. did pretty well in this game. I liked Neiswanger's performance as well as Johannes, Macario, and Coffee. And Sentnor. I'll throw in Sentnor too. That was just such a cool goal from her, and I would like to see more from her later on. The U.S. handled Colombia's pressure really well and managed the midfield a lot better than I expected. Yeah, great game, scrappy as hell, but definitely very fun and entertaining. Alright, so this puts the U.S. second in the table under Japan. Goal differential is in effect. Japan won against Australia and is leading in goal differential with 4. Hopefully the U.S. can start racking up goals against Australia on Sunday. Anyway, that is all I have for you guys today or tonight. Congrats to the U.S., and I'll see you all in the next one. Later.